I'm going to go through a lot of the freestyle that was captured during your session. I'm going to start with your flip, we're going to head to the pipe, we're going to take a look at the wall ride, analyze the corrugated, then we'll move on to some rail and boxes. Finally, we're going to take a look at some spins, starting with the flatland and moving to kickers. The first thing I'm looking at is your flip. We'll slow it down. You'll notice you get some very nice pop, but your throw isn't very high. Your landing is clean. This trick is ready to go bigger. The next thing to look at is the half pipe. You don't drop in very high. Allow more time on the wall so that the first hit you can air out of the pipe to start with a lot of momentum. Drop more elevation into the flats to gain momentum for the transition. The next step is to practice utilizing your edges more on the walls, both in takeoff and landing. Moving on, I want to look at your execution of the wall ride. I see two planes on the wall, and you are between them both. Better execution will put you perpendicular to either surface. Either try to ollie on to the top side to lip side, or be more horizontal for a more fluid ride across the large surface of the feature. Next is the corrugated culvert. This is a nice technical feature to master, and it seems you have it nicely laid down. My recommendation is to carry just enough speed to get it up there and ride across. You're carrying too much momentum here. This is a near perfect hit. 720 front side on and off. You're well balanced, low, and carry your momentum evenly. On the flat box, I want to draw attention to where you center your weight. Your stance looks stiff and you're balanced over the edge, and that is why you aren't riding it fully out. Focus your weight over the point of contact with your board. Now to focus on the handrail. This is a nicely executed 50-50. Time to board slide. Once more from both angles. The last of the boxes we'll focus on is the C box. You're well balanced for the duration of the box, but your execution is hampered by the dismount. Before you work on rotation, practice getting more pop by springing off before the end. Spin with the flat land techniques you develop. This brings us to flatland. What can be worked on in all these examples is more leg power for your ollie and more twist to your arms. Start with a wind up before takeoff and throw. Follow through with your head for the turn. Finally, we'll look at some front side threes off of moderate kickers. These are all very fluid. They're on an even plane for the most part, and all three are consistent. Keep your waving hand steady for more style points. This trick ought to be varied from here and can clearly be brought to bigger territory.
So is there a place better for my face in the bay? No, now is the time to move your body around and keep it moving until you no longer hear the sound of just like limbo, see how low you get it down to the ground.